everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am Katie Bryson, and this is Skyrim's special edition with, our girl here, Natalia. In the last episode, we went and claimed the heads of every Glenmoral witch. We returned thinking, well, we've done this for Kodlak, just to appease him and kind of get him off our back about going after the Silver Hand. However, the Silver Hand came to Jorvaskr whilst we were gone, and they killed Kodlak. So, the purity of revenge. Vilkas has come with me to avenge the death of Kodlak by wiping out the Silver Hand. We are going to go retrieve the fragments of Uthred that they have taken, and we are going to go wipe them out. Every single one.
Make them bleed.
I will. So, let's see where we are headed. Driftshade Refuge. That is over by Dawnstar. And a good jaunt away from Blizzard's Rest, which is where we are going to fast travel to shorten our journey. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing fantastic. I got a little emotional last episode, I'm not gonna lie. I forget. So rarely do I play the Companion's questline, even though I really like Kodlak as a character. I don't like the way it's structured, so I rarely play through it. But I forget that it is right after we kill all the witches that he is killed. And it almost seems hopeless and pointless to do that. Because how are we going to cure him and ensure that his soul goes to Sovngard if he is dead, But fortunately, there is a way. We just have to get there first. Right now, we are gonna go kill all of these Silver Hand to avenge Kodlak. I'm pretty sure Natalia is grieving. And I think this might be that life-changing event where she starts to question whether or not it was wise to pursue the path she has currently taken. The pursuit of power. Vengeance is clearly not out of the question. Power can consume one's soul. What are they talking about? Are they talking about Falmer? There we go. Did we go into the wrong cave? I think we went into the wrong cave. Yeah, he didn't follow us in here. Oops. Alright, so there are Falmer in this cave, and we don't want any of that. Oops. Sorry, Vilkas. I went into the wrong cave. We are headed up this way. I'm glad we're not dealing with Falmer. I hate those things. It's like a bunch of Smeagol's with magic and weapons coming at you. Alright. This snow is murder. I can imagine we are freaking freezing right now. Especially since the Savior's hide is, well, it is made of fur. It doesn't cover much. But also we're a Nord, and we have 50% resistance to cold. So I don't imagine we're like collapsed and shivering. We're just, you know, slightly cold. Like, we could use a jacket. Maybe a sweater. We're not uncomfortable, is what I'm trying to say, but it is cold. Knock her down. Someone up here, definitely. Is there a way to make it up here? Yes, I thought so. Alright, goes his head. Gave him quite a nice haircut there. I'll take that. Oh, the accumulation of snow up here is insane. Alright, let's get inside. Come on. Let's do this, Vilcus. Alright. So, this is definitely that turning point in Natalia's thinking, where it's like, maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe I should be worried about my soul after I die. She's definitely going to contemplate healing herself of lycanthropy sometime soon. Not right now. Right now she's angry. It's barred from the other side. Yeah, right now she's more angry than anything. Revenge is all she can really think about.
Someone there? Thought I heard something. That's your best, huh?
Yeah. So, right now, our only thoughts are of annihilating the Silver Hand and avenging Kodlak. Fairly simple to think about, but effective.
What was that?
That was easy. Wisp Mother. Oh, Explorer's Guide to Skyrim. I'll take that. I always like that book. Vilcus, why aren't you fighting back? Am I fighting or are you? Excuse me.
We're going to make them pay.
Of course. If you would do something other than stand there, that would be great. Shield Brother. Forge, Hammer, and Anvil. We'll take that. I like books. Sorry. Not worried about that right now. Alright. Watch for any traps. Aye. What's in here? Sure, there's people hiding in here. Yep. There we go. Put that one down. You know, I'm starting to wonder whether it isn't you that's the dumb one between you and your brother. Of course, that's just us lashing out of frustration because he's not doing anything. He's dead weight right now, and that's annoying. Because at any point we could accidentally hit him with one of our shouts. And we don't want that.
What was that?
Oh, alright. Where is...
Not like this.
Do your worst.
Alright. Actually putting in some work. Good job, Vilcus. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. Ooh. Coin purse. Can definitely use that. Alright, let's head down here. Driftshade Cellar. Watch where you're going. You keep running into me with your big old sword. Take the wheat. If push comes to shove, we'll use a scroll. Get him, Vilcus.
Not so fast. Cannot best you.
Alright, let's make sure that isn't going to hit us. It would be very nice if that didn't hit us. Alright. Okie dokie. What do we have here? Another wooden door. Hey.
I'll fight.
There we are.
That's your best?
Up. Hey. Turn around.
You're a fool to fight me.
God, what? Vilcus. Are you... There. Jeez. Must I hold your hand? Good. Rear guard. Definitely something you need there. A rear guard. Somebody will watch your ass for you. Since you won't do it yourself.
What was that?
Werewolf. Silver ring. Why were you wearing a silver ring? I guess they were hoping to suppress their nature with the silver ring. Sorry I'm so quiet and pensive. I'm focused so I don't die. Also, I'm focused on the character right now, what she would be feeling, what she would be doing. And there are literally no thoughts in her head aside from revenge. For Skjor, for Kodlak, for all these werewolves that have been slaughtered. Senselessly slaughtered. Like, literally, like these people were probably taken from their homes and just, you know, locked up for being werewolves and tortured is essentially what they're doing here. And that's not cool. Definitely not. Shield biter. Ooh. Alright. What do we have available to us? Crater maker. One-handed forwards, power attacks have. Ooh. I'll take that. Alright. Take his head off real quick. Alright. Eat that. Take those. I don't know if that avenges Kodlak. Certainly feels good to make this kind of a difference. Let's take Uthred. All these skill books. It's always nice to find a whole bunch of them like that. Definitely when it's skills we could certainly use. Can't use any of that.
Let's get back to Jorvaskr. We'll want to pay our respects to Kodlak's spirit.
Yes, I agree.
Till next time.
Let's be on our way. So with Kodlak avenged, with the silver hand taken care of, God, this blizzard. Honestly, I don't think she's really thinking about anything else other than, you know, what's become of this person she was quite fond of.
The others have probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now. Come up to the Sky Forge to pay your respects.
Alright, we're gonna go do just that. Going to take off our helmet at the very least. Our face cover. Put that on instead. Yep, here we go. We are Thane of Whiterun, after all.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time.
So, you know, we'd have to be here whether we were part of the companions or not, I think, but presentation and all. Must wear our best things to the funeral.
Who will start?
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame.
We grieve.
We
We
grieve.
grieve. At this loss,
We
we
weep.
weep.
We weep. For the fallen.
We shall.
shout. And for ourselves, we take our leave.
Take our leave.
We are definitely taking a screenshot right here. Like so. There we are.
His spirit is departed. Members of the Circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
Do you have the fragments of Uthrad still?
Yes.
I'll need to prepare them for mounting again.
I return them with honor.
Don't get too flowery on me, lass. Of course, I have a small favor to ask of you. There's another piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me?
Of course.
I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things.
Neither am I, but I guess it'll have to be me.
I appreciate it.
Hail, Vignar. So let's go get this final fragment of Uthrad. What a journey so far, I think. And it all started with, we need just 1 or 2 more guards to patrol our part of the road where our farm is. 2, Jarl Balgruuf probably wants us dead. 2, he definitely wants us dead. A lot of people want us dead. A lot of people want us dead. 2, we'll join the companions and become a member, an upstanding member of the community, and thus find a way to screw over the Jarl. To this is our family now. To Kodlak is dead. And the companions are leaderless. And though we've exacted vengeance on the Silver Hand, there is still this bitter, empty feeling within Natalia, and she's certain within the rest of the companions. Here's the fragment of Uthrad and Kodlak's journal. We probably shouldn't be reading this, but we're going to anyway. In my dream, I see the line of harbingers start with Ysgramor. Each of them ascends to Sovngard until we come to Terfig, who first turned us to the ways of the beast. He tries to enter Sovngard, but before he can even approach Tsun, he is set upon by a great wolf, who pulls him into the hunting grounds, where Hircine laughs with welcoming arms. Terfig seems regretful, but also eager to join Hircine after a lifetime of service as a beast. Then I see every next harbinger turn away from Sovngard and enter the hunting grounds of their own accord, until it comes to me, and I see great Sun on the misty horizon beckoning me. It appears I have a choice, and then at my side a stranger I had not seen before. As I look into her eyes, we turn to see the same wolf who dragged away Terfig, and she and I draw weapons together. I realize this is only a dream, but a strong enough dream to inspire a man like me to take to writing, so it must be of some import. I have spoken of my thoughts to the Circle, withholding the part about this stranger lest Skjor worry I will no longer seek his counsel, and I was not surprised to see them torn by it. Skjor and Ayla are strong in the ways of the beast, and even seem to suggest that the hunting grounds would be their choice of afterlife, if it were truly a choice. Vilkas seemed most troubled. The boy is as fierce as a saber cat in battle, but his heart's fire burns too brightly at times. He felt deceived, and I don't blame him. Farkas didn't know what to think, but I believe he will come around with me and his brother eventually. He usually does. I don't know what to do about Skjor and Ayla. I know they respect the companions and me, but they take to the blood more deeply than the rest of us. Fortune smiles upon us. Yesterday Vilkas was telling me how difficult it had been for him to give up his transformations. Until we can pursue a true cure, the twins and I have chosen not to give in to the beast blood. For me, it's provided a clearer head, but Vilkas seems to be suffering a bit for it. Farkas seems completely untroubled. That boy continues to amaze me with his fortitude. While Vilkas was confiding through the shadows of Jorvaskr, I saw a newcomer approach who wished to join our numbers. It was the stranger from my dream, the one who would stand with me against the beast. Vilkas began speaking obliquely, not wishing to air our problems in front of our guest, and I had to be doubly cautious to not reveal anything of our secrets to the newcomer, while also not revealing the details of my dream to Vilkas. I don't know how the politicians deal with these sorts of machinations daily. In any case, I've sent Vilkas to test the newcomer. We'll see if she is truly the great warrior I dreamt of. God, this newcomer, it seems, is made of decent stock. She calls herself Natalia, and has already impressed some of the circle with her mettle. I still keep my own counsel on her place in my dream, for now. Let us see what kind of destiny she is carving before hitching to her. In the meanwhile, I look for ways of cleansing my blood. The writings and legends on the subject are sparse and contradictory. I don't wish to engage any wizardry on this matter, but I fear they may be the only ones who best know how to navigate these worlds of knowledge. It's apparent to me now that Terfig's choice to turn us was indeed a mistake. Magics and their ilk are not in keeping with the spirit of the companions. We face our problems directly, without the needs of such trickery. I can only hope to guide us back to the true path of Ysgramor before the rot takes me. This is very long. Natalia continues to impress. I don't know yet where she will stand on the question of the blood, but the question has not been presented yet. She does know that we carry the beast blood and appears curious about it. Soon enough, I can explain our troubles and hopefully see what role she will play. I am amazed that Aela thinks she can keep a secret among this drunken rabble, especially with the loss of Skjor. My heart aches. Emotions are fraying, and the walls of discretion are the first to fall. Apparently she and Natalia are waging their own separate war against the Silver Hand, in retaliation for Skjor's death. Their hearts are noble, but the course of vengeance is running hot, and I fear the counterstroke that may come if they do not rein in their fury. Natalia shows valor, though, even in this more underhanded time. We have not had cause to speak much, and that is something I deeply regret. I have high hopes for her destiny, as I realize that her appearance in my dream may indeed mark her as the harbinger to succeed me. I have received few dreams over the course of my life, but when they come I have learned to trust them. I have also learned to trust the instincts of my heart, which tells me that Natalia can carry the companion's legacy as truly as any residing in Jorvaskr, especially with the loss of Skjor. Aela is too solitary, Vilkas too fiery, and Farkas too kind-hearted. Only Natalia stands as a true warrior who can keep a still mind amidst these burning hearts. That seems to be the last page. I will not speak to her of any of this, though. It is too much to burden another with. My hope is that she and I can keep counsel over the coming years, that I can impart the wisdom of the harbingers, all things in time. Firstly, I will seek her assistance in the matter of the witches of Glenmoral. It would appear that our path to the cure is not without some poetic justice, for the tricksters who first cursed us. Well then. Here is where reason and the counsel that Kodlak
What kind of weapon do you prefer?
gave us
I like the smaller.
in the few times we spoke with him starts to set in.
You know I like hammers and axes.
Aren't they slow? I can get in and out before you have one swing.
Let's test that out sometime.
So, she
I never
begins
thought they would actually let me.
to regret her decision to become a werewolf. She begins to regret straying from the path of true Nords. That is, she regrets allying herself with a Daedric prince. It is not something she would have done before discovering such power. Such powers that are available to people in this world. Certainly not something she would have done back before she knew more of the world, and she begins to think once again of what her purpose is as Dragonborn. Just because there seems to have been some correlation between the Daedra and Jurgen Windcaller does not excuse her behavior, her choices. She sees that now. Just because someone did it doesn't mean it's okay for her to do it too. So let's go see what the circle wants.
Let me stew. Alone.
I'm sorry.
Leave me.
Not now.
Oh god, everyone's depressed. Alright, where are we going? Oh yeah, we're supposed to take this fragment. Yeah, we're supposed to take this fragment to, Ireland.
You're back.
I have Kodlak's fragment.
Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Didn't seem like it, but okay. Let's go down there.
The old man had one wish before he died. And he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Lucas.
That's fine for you. But he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Istamor and know the glories of Sovngard. And all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Kodlak did not care for vengeance.
No, Thaddeus, he didn't. That's not what this is about. We honor Kodlak, no matter our own hearts and flesh.
You're right. It's what he wanted. He deserved it.
Once his soul, even in death, you know the legends of the tomb of Istamor. There the stories of the Harbinger were few to call the Northern Star. Thinking of the tomb
flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Ruthven, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Ruthven into battle. The rest of you
thank you.
prepare to journey to the tomb of Ysgrimmar for Kodlak.
Alright. That will be in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the story. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. It's been a sobering ride for our character here. Very sobering ride. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.